Welcome back to day 5 of the Get Unstuck challenge. To recap where we've been this week, I introduced the paper calendar where we use a pencil to write in things that we'd like to get done, but anything written in pen must get done. Those are non-negotiables. So things like customer appointments, anytime you get paid to do something, that gets written in pen. The idea is that which gets written in pen definitely gets done. You get 100% completed each day on anything written in pen. Number 2, we build in buffer periods between appointments. Also, we build in breaks as we need to. So first of all, for the buffers, 15 minutes between appointments can be very helpful for bio breaks or to get some water. And as far as breaks go, I have a rule that every hour I work is 15 minutes break in between. If I go 90 minutes, it goes up to half hour, and if I spend several hours working at something, then I might take 2 hours off. So you decide what works for you. Number 3, if you're doing anything new, assign a reasonable amount of time to do it, even if you're learning, that a normal person would do. Don't give yourself all day. It is your job to ship. So give yourself a reasonable amount of time. When that time period is done, stop and move on to the next thing. If you have a decent product, then ship that product. Excellence will come later. The more you do it. Don't get hung up on perfectionism, and should project fall off the rails, don't go over into the next task. The reason is it puts everything behind. You end up creating a whole lot of negative energy. If you remember my example, it would affect it the next 2 days. I was behind, I worked late, I let myself down, I let my family down. Don't do that. You put time in ahead of time to prepare to work. Your job is to follow the plan. There are 2 purposes to following the plan. Number 1 is to get more done and also take care of your most important priorities, your top priorities. But secondly, it's also so that you build self-trust, so that your word becomes your bond, beginning with yourself. Whatever you say you're going to do, you do. That which is written in pen, you do. 100% each and every day. We also talked about building in time for fun in your calendar. That is important. We are complete beings. All work and no play makes a very dull life. We need to work. We need to keep up with our relationships, our family members. I talked about for fun sometimes I will call my grandchildren for a FaceTime. Do what works for you. Relationships are very important. Today is Friday at the time of this taping, so it's a great day to look back on the week. I've made a list of things that I discovered. One of them is that I haven't written in time for other responsibilities. For instance, in my household, I'm the meal preparer. I often will take some time within my lunch to wash and chop vegetables and get supper halfway prepared. When you're looking at your calendar, if you've noticed that you're having trouble meeting your personal responsibilities, or it's been hard figuring out what to eat, figure out how you can fit that into your calendar and be reasonable. Don't overstuff your calendar at all. Like I say, I found something that works for me, so find something that works for you. Another important factor, which I believe is paramount, for me it is anyhow, and that is daily exercise. I do something every day. It helps to keep my head clear. It helps me to sleep better at night. I fit better in my clothes. I just feel all around better when I have exercise every day. It doesn't have to be too long. Half hour, 40 minutes is plenty. It can be anything which fits within your time constraints and your budget. For years, I used to do a walk-run combination. It worked really well. Or you could vary it. Do some days walk, run, and some days lift weights. Or perhaps you join a fitness club where you go to fitness classes. Do what will be fun and something to look forward to. I do believe it's important. You can put it in wherever you've got the right energy, or maybe you need energy for the afternoon, so you decide to exercise before it so you can have a clear head to do highly focused activities in the afternoon. You decide what works for you. That's about it. I would like your assignment today, figure out exercise, put that in, add in your personal responsibilities time. Maybe you're a parent, you've got to help children with homework, or you have to pick someone up from school. You know what you need to do. You may have it already in there. Have a look at your week. Have a look at what you've done so far. Start thinking about what your natural energy cycles are. When do you have the most energy? When are you most clear-headed? What also helps to clear your head later when you need your brain? Think about that. Schedule your exercise. Schedule your personal responsibilities. And let me know how you do in the comments below. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.